the command. All right, right. So go to your Skyrim directory.
Okay. Yeah?
All right, you're in your Skyrim directory.
Yes.
All right, go to the data folder.
I was actually just in the data folder, funny enough, and
Ah,
I went out of the data folder to get to the other one.
all right. So there should be an INI file for Skyrim Flora Overhaul.
I'm looking. Is it actually called an INI file?
It should be like Skyrim Flora Overhaul.ini.
Skyrim Flora overhaul? No. Skyrim textures. Sacrosanct. Unofficial Skyrim patch. Okay, Flora maybe under. Look under Flora. Nope. That's okay. Do you want me to read out the list?
Could just send me a screenshot.
By Talos, do not read this ever. Well, that's interesting. As a text,
What?
that's one of the text documents in here.
Well, you should just like send that to me in Discord because I want to read it. I'm gonna see if I have that in mind.
I'm just gonna paste it in general ditto. That's not the whole list, by the way.
Yeah. Well, go down to S.
What's the last thing on that list?
The Legacy of the Dragonborn textures. You could also just like search it by type and then go down and look at INI files.
I already said I don't. Nope, that's accidentally hit the wrong button, didn't I? Because it was gonna
Maybe.
paste both of my screens. Damn it, that's the wrong one again.
What are you doing? Like Control print screen instead of Alt print screen?
Yeah. You know me too well. You know the exact fucking things I do wrong.
Well, you were just talking about taking screenshots, and you were talking about taking the full screen instead of the window.
Wait, this is Eli's Breeze Home overhaul changelog, apparently. That
Yeah,
is what
Ellie's
the
Breeze Home.
is what the Vitalos do not read this ever is it is the readme
That
of
makes
that.
sense. Eleonora is a bit of a joker.
That was pretty good though. I was like, what is that?
So I guess it's not in there, so it might be like inside of a different INI file somewhere else, so just ignore it. It's a very minor change that won't impact much.
Alright,
That is all.
sure. Seems good. Let's see. Do I controller's still plugged in. Which one's the controller? This might be the controller. Which controller? That's the keyboard. This is the controller. Yeah, controller is now dead. Rip controller. So now we get to the part of the stream that everybody was waiting for. Rye creates a character for the next 2.5 hours.
And that ends the stream.
Yeah, exactly. Although I'll probably just get us through the tutorial anyway.
Yeah.
Think it'll game capture.
Maybe. I don't know. It seemed to capture on Discord fine.
How I want to spend the rest of my evening.
Oh no, there's two Skyrim.exes. One is Skyrim Special Edition, and then one is D3 D Proxy Window. I guess it's maybe this one, please?
I'd assume it's just Skyrim.exe.
They're both Skyrim.exe, that's the problem.
Oh. Well, try both, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, that one captured. Now the main thing is I have to bring it down over here, and then transition, studio mode. Okay. And I switched to Skyrim, didn't I? Yeah.
The title has, the game hasn't yet.
I switched it.
I believe you.
I updated it again.
Also, right, isn't that a nice font?
Sorry, Drake, you turned into a robot. What was that?
Isn't that a nice font?
It's nice, yeah. I also just realized I wanted to... Okay. Okay, this is probably going to be the last time everything goes for me. At least for now. So, new.
Yep.
Mods are currently loaded. Correct.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get that one.
No, we did, though.
Yeah, but we didn't enable it. Do you want to do that right now?
I mean, it is your first time.
Now would be the time to do it.
Does that mean I have to close the game?
Yes.
God damn it.
I forgot to have him enable one of the mods.
Okay. So I have to open Vortex?
Yeah. And it's called, like, Achievements Mods Enabler or something.
What's it going to be under?
Go to...
Because now I can't do the screen share thing, because it's not going to...
Yeah, so there's download mods and plugins. Go to mods.
Okay. And look for... What am I looking
Achievements.
for? Nope. That... And then... Neither one has anything under achievements.
No?
Yeah. Well, we did have to manually install that file.
One of them, yes, but it wasn't related to achievements.
I thought it was.
No.
Really?
Yeah, that was Legacy of the Dragonborn patches.
I thought we also had to manually add the achievement one.
I don't think so. I'll go to the Nexus page right now, because I have Nexus open right now.
Sure. This is about what I expected tonight's stream to be, is, you know, mess up, and then eventually, finally, stuff works. Which is kind of like my life in general, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a Vortex download.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Achievements Mods Enabler.
Well, I guess what we, guess what I do is go to the freaking, Nexus.
Apparently there is a DLL version, but that's not the one you would have installed.
Oh my gosh. Where would it have been installed if it was the DLL version?
Everywhere.
That might not help, but okay.
Oh, that's strange, but okay. Oh, no. No. Alright, never mind, ignore me.
Hey,
whatever.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, Skyrim Special Edition. And what is it called? Achievement something or other?
Yes, I'll send it in the other channel.
Did the other two tell you what you have to do to complete Skyrim and Dreg's Eyes, Rye?
No.
Not really. Mod
No.
requirement. This mod requires blah, blah, blah. Shadowman's download.
We
yeah.
already have that,
Yeah, I know.
but also it doesn't. It requires that or SKSE.
Ah.
He's doing modded because he wants to do magic, and magic is bad.
Install. And then enable? Do I have to enable
Yeah.
it too?
Yeah.
So, in order to... No, I won't say in order to.
It is weird that you have to install it and then enable it. Yeah.
and then enable it again.
Yeah, that is
Because we have to
weird.
enable it in plugins as
That,
well.
That's weird that you have to enable it twice. But whatever. Okay. Everything is cricket. So it won't give me that pop-up this time, is what you're saying. Or will it still
what
give
do you mean pop-up?
The-
It shouldn't give you the pop-up, no.
Okay.
No, I don't think... Well, he is a pretty big fan of Randy Savage, from what I can tell.
I do
But I
like
don't
Macho
think he's
Man
afraid
Randy
of
Savage.
dragons.
No, I'm not afraid of dragons. But yeah, I'm doing
But
this.
we could in the future if you wanted to, right?
I'm doing.
See if the Randy Savage mod is updated for Special Edition.
I'm doing this
Doesn't that
blind,
change
but
dragons to Randy Savage?
Yeah.
yeah, they also make the Macho Man Randy Savage.
I mean, that's exactly why that mod exists.
Macho Man Randy Savage. But yeah,
Unfortunately, it is not updated for Special Edition.
F. Well, I mean, I'm the one that has to install all the mods, to be fair. Hooray.
So, in order to, I gotta stop saying in order.
God damn it, I can't see
For-
the Discord window now.
For
Everything's
Dreg
broken
to see
forever.
that you have completed Skyrim, he has said that if in Dreg's eyes, he would find your game playthrough of Skyrim complete if you did the main quest, the 2 DLCs, the College of Winterhold questline, and another guild questline.
Alright.
The another guild questline is whatever your choice, but you don't have to rush all of that. You can do whatever you want.
You can only pick one guild.
No. You
No,
can
you
do
can be in
all
all
of the
of them.
guilds if you want. That's just the minimum requirements
Yeah,
for me
okay.
to be happy with your playthrough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably wind up doing Thieves Guild or Mages Guild or both.
There's also the Companions, there's the Assassin's Guild, Legacy of the Dragonborn adds
Yeah.
the Museum
Brotherhood.
Curators.
So wait, there's a Companions Guild?
Yeah, the companions, the werewolves.
They're like, well, don't spoil stuff,
Oh, whatever.
but
Shit.
they're like big, strong warrior boys.
I kind of forgot.
Unts, 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 unts.
I mean, at this point, it can't really be helped.
And what are
I
you
mean,
two nerds looking at?
we're follow-
Yeah, it
Bleh.
can't be helped.
Bleh.
when you're following the
Feh.
2-year rule.
But yeah, I will say, probably gonna spend a lot of my time in character creation, since we also added a bunch of mod. Well, and the other thing I should say,
We didn't
is-
add a bunch of mods that change character
well,
creation.
we did. We added some.
No. We added 2.
2 big ones though.
We added 1 big one.
Fair enough. But yeah, basically a lot of the mods that we added are cosmetic, because Dreg is very picky about aesthetics.
They're very good cosmetics, though.
And he wanted my first run through of the game to not look like it's 15 years old or however old. Nah, Skyrim's not that old. It's like 10 years old though.
It's like 12 years old, I think.
It's older
I think
than
it was
Tales.
2007.
It's really older than Tales of Vesperia. Dang.
I don't remember Skyrim being 2007.
No, it's 2011. I was wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't remember
Okay,
Skyrim
so it's-
being that old.
So it's like 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying it's about 10 years, so I was close. Because I was like, there's no way this thing is older than Tales of Vesperia.
This can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Because I remember when Tales of Vesperia came out, I was like really excited, but I didn't have a console, and I was like mostly comatose, like 90% of the time. So that was pretty cool.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good.
I mean, there are some aesthetics, yes.
Sure. Mara,
We did have you install the Nevernew version of UNP.
Divines, please help me.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, you still get a pretty good butt going.
Look at him.
Honestly, I only install that so the models don't look like they're from, well, 2011.
Damn elves.
Honestly, I feel like models should have looked better by 2011.
I exaggerated when I said it looked like they were from San Andreas, but not by a whole lot.
I've seen what it looks like unmodded, and it doesn't look like terrible, but it doesn't look great.
I used to be sweet on a girl. Wonder if VOD is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so sick.
Yeah.
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Freaking beat your ass, kid. Just like zap you with lightning. Your head explodes. I might not zap him with lightning for no reason.
Why do you think?
But I could.
End of the line.
Maybe. In the future. Eventually. I could also, like, you know,
Let's
probably spend a really long time messing with my character, though.
Well, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Enforce the block when we call your name. One at a time.
It's cool that the Imperial soldiers have cloaks.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
Yeah, I had him
All
install
of Windhelm.
cloaks.
It has been an honor.
That one's
Jarl
longer than the other one.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention last time we did this because we just did it for a test.
Peer of Rorikstead.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
I'm just gonna run off.
Of course.
He knows that there... Is he that stupid?
Yes.
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Oh,
Excuse
yes.
me. You said call my name? My name is not you there. It is Rye. Thank you very much.
What's your character's name?
I mean, do I get it to give it a name?
Yeah.
At the end?
At the
Yeah.
end.
Okay. Let's see. Race. So you're like weird snake elves. You're like a lizard man. You're like another kind of elf.
The Altmer are high elves. Bosmer are wood elves. And Dunmer are dark elves.
You're like just like a dude. You're like a dark elf. You're Italian?
The Imperials are reminiscent of Romans, so yes.
You're a cat. You're just a regular person. And you're an orc. And
You're a
you're
regular person, just like the Imperial and the Red Guard and the Breton.
fair.
Well, Bretons
They're the humans.
are half elves, basically.
Yeah, true.
Bretons are
They're
half
the
elves.
humans.
This guy does not look like an elf.
Yeah, they don't,
Well,
but they are half elves, basically.
They look more
It's like
human.
more complicated than that, but
Well, let me take a look at their descriptions then. Because I actually do want to give this play this game seriously, but also I will be a little bit smarmy and sarcastic the whole time. But I do think it's genuinely probably a good game. Oh, you start with different skills. That's interesting.
skills are started with a 10 base, and then they're like that number is added to them.
Ah, okay.
High elves get enchanted and illusion? I thought they would get like any of the offensive ones.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not reading it out loud. I'm just like reading it to myself because I can read faster without reading it out loud. Okay.
Lock picking and sneak.
Yeah, they apparently seem like history has remained largely quiet since then. Interesting. Yeah, these are definitely wood elves for sure.
Of course, the wood elves get archery.
Religiously cannibalistic? I don't like that one.
I mean, you're not going to be a cannibal.
I
can see Bretons having conjuration for 10.
So far, Breton is selling me the most because I like the idea of being. Uh-oh, is the game crashed?
Did it freeze?
Yeah, it's freezing.
Camera still works, but maybe the game will recover. I believe in you, game.
Guess you should save often then.
Probably.
There shouldn't be any like severe instabilities.
Yeah, well, maybe it's gonna unfreeze.
Doubtful.
You think so? You think it's boned?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, boy.
Rip.
Excuse me. I would like to. I can't tab out. Excuse me. What?
You can. It'll just stay on that screen.
No, but it's still taking control of my monitor.
Yeah, it does that.
I can't move my. I can't select. I can't alt tab.
You can.
No, I can't. I'm pressing alt tab. I'm going to other things. I can touch things on my right monitor, but anything on my left monitor is just dead forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the game crashed.
Yeah, Skyrim does that. You need to force close it with Task Manager.
Well, the problem is I can't start Task Manager.
Right click your taskbar at the bottom.
No, the problem is that my cursor is locked to the game.
Well, it shouldn't be.
What is?
Well, fix it.
Well, maybe I should adjust the settings before having the game next time. Then, like, adjust the
Can
camera.
you press the Windows key and make it so that the
Oh, you actually
taskbar pops up?
that actually worked, but it's still
Yeah.
it's still bound to my window.
Can you still like?
Are you playing Skyrim in a window or full screen?
It's full screen, I think, but maybe
I
I
don't think Skyrim actually likes being played in a window, though.
Oh, hang on. No, I figured it out. I can start Task Manager through Alt Control Delete.
Yeah.
You can also boot it up by doing Control Shift Escape.
Mm-hmm.
So, slight problem. Task Manager booted on my left monitor.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Everything on my left monitor is now dead forever.
So what you need to do, Rye, is select Task Manager as the currently focused window,
Uh-huh.
and then using the preview image of Task Manager, you need to use the up and down arrow keys in order to find the Skyrim process and press the delete key to end it.
No, but I can't select the. Oh no, you're correct, Greg. Thank you. I just had to do it a second time. I'm free. Free falling.
Play Skyrim.
Really, this is making me want to play Skyrim slightly less.
We'll see.
Well, also because that way, if I'm playing Skyrim along with you, at least if I interject, it's to do with the game.
I mean, most of the time I accept that people are going to be talking about, condiments or, what did you eat today, etc., etc. For the record, I had a smoothie, a thing, a yogurt, and an apple.
Yo, you didn't put your sign down, or are you ready to? Are you ready up yet for the next Warframe mission? It's not those silly confirmations getting in the way of, shit.
So, according to Steam, Skyrim is still running.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
give it 30 seconds.
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll probably say Skyrim's updating.
This
but
is
it's not.
about what I expected, to be honest.
I think the next time I play Skyrim, I'm gonna be an axe boy, as much as I want to be a fisty boy.
The good thing is that, you know, looking at Twitter when when I'm like the game is crashing and everything. Although also Firefox is broke now too. I refreshed Twitter and then first of all I was greeted with stuff that Zoe was retweeting, which she doesn't always retweet porn, but she often does retweet like almost nude anime girls or like incredibly gory shit. So it's real nice that my screen isn't sharing at the moment. Not that there's anything directly lewd, but maybe not everybody wants to see a bunch of booty.
Well, change the tab.
Well, my browser isn't displaying, is what I mean. When I was screen sharing with Dreg earlier, when I was bored and opening my Chinese comic while I was waiting, we kind of became a meme. You were there last night, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was too busy playing the game.
Fair. Also, now my everything is frozen, and Skyrim is still registering as running.
Go to your task manager.
Okay.
Is it like concise or is it more details?
It's more details.
All right, go to the Steam process. You see that little arrow to the left of it?
Okay.
All right, click that little arrow. Is Skyrim in the list of processes that are below Steam?
Steam Client Web Helper is taking up 6 slots. Steam Client Bootstrapper, and then Game Overlay. So no?
No.
Just force close Steam?
That would do it, but
No? So, yes?
sure.
Fair enough.
I've had this problem before where Steam is like, this game is still running, but it's not. So I had to force close Steam to do it.
It's what I'm literally doing.
Tend to not have to force close Steam.
You say that now. That said, I think I
do
might
say that.
also have to force close Firefox because it just froze up and it's still frozen up. I'll reopen Firefox later, though. That's very strange. So, of all the games to default, so this is the one that we're selecting. It selected Black Desert Online again, even though not only was it not the last game I played it for like 2 minutes earlier today to log in and get my shit.
Is it the first game alphabetically that you have installed?
No.
No?
Nope. It's like the 5th.
That happens to me with Overcooked. It's like, oh, it's always the game under the last game I played.
No, that's not what it is for me either. I don't know. Okay, so let's try
I'm
this.
gonna launch SKSE and play Skyrim on my own.
Let's try this again. Can I skip this cutscene or no?
Nope. There should have been an autosave when you did, like, just before character creation.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's usually an autosave before, so
Okay.
you should be fine.
Okay. And I know I shouldn't fiddle with my hair on stream, but it's just one of those nervous, twitchy things I do when I can't find my fidget cubes. I think I have one over in a box still somewhere, so I might want to go and grab that. But I think one of my fidget cubes got lost under my bed and I can't find it. They're really good for giving me something to do when I'm, like, twitchy and nervous, which is, like, you know, always, but still. And again, I'm sorry that we haven't even gotten to the part that's going to take, like, an hour.
It's fine. What you might want to do, even though it shouldn't do all that much for stability, is disable the ENB.
Disable Marcus? No.
Okay, so Skyrim isn't responding again, but I should probably wait for it this time, right?
What are you doing?
The game is still booting up. I haven't even gotten to the title screen
Yeah,
thing.
you should wait.
Yeah, well, Steam, not Steam. Windows got kind of crappy. It was like, hey, this program's not responding. And I was like,
Like, if it goes gray, then just force close it.
oh, well then, yeah. Force close time. Hooray! What? It's not even...
What?
The Skyrim process isn't even here. On my...
It's probably lower down the list.
Well, it's not under apps. So what would it be under? I guess background processes? What shouldn't be under background processes? Holy shit, there's like 20 Malwarebytes components that are active. Maybe that's what's causing problems.
I wouldn't know how, like, intensive Malwarebytes is.
Well, there's like more than a full Windows worth of Malwarebyte processes. And it's also saying there's 100% CPU usage at the moment.
Ah.
The other thing that's weird is Task Manager doesn't appear to have updated, so I'm going to close Task Manager. Now Task Manager's broken. This is just...
Jesus Christ, dude.
This is a real clusterfuck, I will say that. But
Last time this
it's a
nonsense with Steam happened, I had to reboot my computer. Just saying.
Yeah.
I would really like it to not have to be that, because then it's going to break the stream and I'm going to have to do all this over again, and then I'm going to have to tie...
Honestly, I'm surprised you're doing this much troubleshooting, because normally it's like pulling teeth with you when I try to get you to troubleshoot.
I do try to troubleshoot. What do you mean? I'm always trying to troubleshoot stuff. It's also that I have trouble figuring out what to troubleshoot.
You have trouble troubleshooting.
Pretty much.
It
Okay, I'm gonna force close Skyrim.
For the most part, is about asking the right questions. But even then, it's like, what are the questions you should be asking?
I mean, I don't know what the questions I should be asking are, to be honest. All I know is that, for some reason, everything's fucked.
Yeah.
Please, just end Skyrim.
For some reason, your computer is taking this Skyrim worse than, like, mine.
I don't know. Maybe there's
I don't
something
know
wrong.
either.
Maybe there's something wrong with my computer.
I doubt it. But, like...
The problem is I wouldn't know how to diagnose what's wrong with my computer. I don't know anything about computers. I
know very little about computers.
I do know that I have 2 Task Manager processes open at the moment, and one of them is not responding, and then the other one is not closing Skyrim.
Ah.
Because I told it to end Skyrim, I told it to end Skyrim, and I told it to, like, I right-clicked it and told it to end Skyrim. And it has not ended Skyrim yet.
I mean, hey, silver lining, your ISP hasn't been doing stuff for the past little while I've been here.
Yeah, that's true. I have not dropped very many frames this whole stream, but, you know, I am still fairly concerned, especially because tomorrow we're going to probably have to go out and buy a new modem, because that's what the person that I talked to was saying, that, you know, it's probably, you know, something wrong with my modem. And I was like, okay. But he was saying that apparently my modem was from 2014, which is very strange, because we got rid of we had 2 modems in the house for a while. I think I already told this story tonight, but I'll tell it again. We had 2 modems in our house for a while because our house is so big that wireless signal couldn't reach the whole thing. And then in like 2016, 2017, you and Jake were like, "Rye, that's stupid. Your family's wasting money." And then I was like, okay, well, how do I fix this? And you guys were like, get a wireless, like, extender, a bridge, blah, 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 whatever it's called. And then I was like, oh, cool. And so then we got rid of the modem in my parents' room. And what I thought happened was the better quality modem, which was in my father's room, was brought up here. But apparently we didn't do that, and we're still using the same modem from before. Or the one that was in my father's room that we replaced the one up here with was older, but somehow everybody thought it was newer, and I'm very confused about this whole situation. But yeah, apparently
Okay.
we need a new modem, and that's what they're saying is the problem. Now, that said, I will also say something seems wrong with my computer, considering I'm not able to get Skyrim to like, die.
I'm more sure Skyrim's not under a different like name, like .exe, like the something engine,
It's just Skyrim.exe.
Bethesda dot crapshoot.exe.
Nah, it's just Skyrim.exe.
You're welcome. It's in chat, or it's in Ditto, rather. See, I have no clue what the hell's going on.
I mean, hey, it could be worse. You could be playing Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. But yeah, in addition to the whole host of other things that that I am going to do tomorrow, since my mother wants me to see that movie about the Justice Lady,
I thought you were
and
gonna say about the Justice League,
no,
and I think that would be more interesting.
I don't know about that. I feel like it's probably about 50-50, to be honest, because apparently it was not a very good movie, and apparently the one about the Justice Lady is actually good. It's just probably not as interesting. Well, okay,
I guess
let me
you're
rephrase
right.
that. It's probably
DC
more interesting, but it's like a lot less actiony because, you know, it's about a real life biography thing.
I mean, there could be like a real life biography about the Justice League.
No?
Yeah.
One of them's literally a fucking alien, Dreg.
So, are you saying there aren't aliens?
I'm not saying there aren't aliens. I'm saying that there's not going to be a humanoid alien from a fucking other world that has superhuman powers.
How do you know?
Because it's not physically possible.
How do you know?
Because you can't just turn the sun's energy into power like that. You can turn it into
The solar panels.
yes, but not in the way of actually like making you physically stronger. It's not how that
So what
works.
you're saying is plants don't get stronger.
I'm
from
saying they
photosynthesis
I'm saying they synthesize food.
that they make with sunlight. How do you know that's not what he's doing?
Because he still eats?
So, maybe that's just so people think he's more normal.
So you're saying Superman is a plant?
Yes.
I
That's
mean,
the true lore. Solaire's the sandworm, and Superman is a plant.
you could say Superman is a plant because Superman gets his powers from
The sun.
the sun,
Yeah.
our sun, at least our sun's classification.
That's what we were talking about.
So yeah,
Our son's a something, something.
It's a yellow star.
A yellow dwarf or something.
I don't know if it's a dwarf star or not.
And then when it evolves into the next Pokemon stage, it becomes a red giant and will consume the Earth.
Yeah, red giants are pretty dangerous.
I don't think it'll consume Mars, though. I think it stops before Mars, probably.
Yeah, but Mars will be like a scorched wasteland from that.
Yeah.
Because it isn't already.
Well,
I mean,
it's
it's not a scorched wasteland.
yeah, it's a frozen
It's
wasteland.
just a normal wasteland.
Well, it's a frozen wasteland. It's
a
very
frozen wasteland.
it's very cold on Mars, Dreg.
It's not that cold.
It's like it's very
Mars
cold.
barely has an atmosphere.
It has like no
Mars
atmosphere.
has an atmosphere.
It has like
Yes,
basic.
but it barely has one.
It has basically no atmosphere, and it's further away from the sun, so it absorbs less heat.
Oh god damn it.
We should
I have
all
a
just
hard
go to
decision to
Venus.
make.
Dreg, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system.
Yeah.
Even hotter
So
than.
we can have, like, good beaches.
Well, the problem with Venus is like we literally don't have the technology to actually scout what Venus actually looks like because
Because it's too hot. Yeah.
yeah, because everything we've sent has melted. And that
Mercury is in the convenient spot where it's too close to the sun to have an atmosphere, so it can't get that hot.
yeah. Whereas Venus is like a pressure cooker.
Yeah. Like a pressure cooker inside of an oven on the surface of the sun.
So I have a plan.
Does it restart your computer?
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, the stream's gonna go down for a second, but I am gonna keep streaming. I am determined to get through the tutorial and then
We'll
actually.
just disable the ENB. It's really easy.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be right back. Very sorry for the inconveniences. I have no clue how the fuck I'm gonna cut this. Whatever. I might cut
No,
it
it's
as
just gonna be one long take.
possibly. Well, no, but I might lump this in with the Dark Souls bit. Well, that ain't good. I told my computer to restart, and it's like, nah.
You know,
Nah, bitch.
considering the evolution of today's stream, this is actually a decent variety. You've gone from like an MMO to like a hardcore RPG to a softcore, glitchy, modded, open world,
Clusterfuck.
sandbox,
Clusterfuck.
clusterfuck. Yeah, let's go with that. So you know, maybe I am on the camp of I wish we were doing Dark Souls 2, but at the same time,
Dreg insisted.
yeah, Skyrim's actually probably a good idea because, yeah, in terms of like trying to get your controls to be how we set them up for Dark Souls 1, the game controls so differently that with Dark Souls 1 still on the brain, it's just not going to be a fun time. It would be better if we waited till you at least sleep on it.
But yeah, my computer's still not restarting, so I think I'm gonna have to push the power button.
Does your case not give you a reset switch?
I mean, my case does. Well, I don't know.
Well, it'd usually be with your front IO.
I mean, what would it look like? It has a blue power. It has a blue power button.
Well, that's just the power button. Does it have like a smaller button that says reset?
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
No.
All right. Then your case doesn't give you a reset switch.
Is it next to the power button? Because that's where mine is.
Mine's also next to the power button.
Well, let me check.
My son loves pressing those buttons.
I mean,
Does he like the power button or the reset button better?
I actually had to go into the power case to to disconnect the reset button because he would click on that one the most. And the power button's not such a big deal because I disabled the use to that as well, but it will still